Hello, how you doing? My name is Kirby Mack. You probably don't know me. You probably do. I remember you. How you doing? Nice to meet you. For those of you who don't, it's cool. It's cool. You're not ringing a bell with me either. But I'm sure after these next couple weeks, we're gonna get to know each other pretty well, right? And you'll even get a better understanding of who I am and where I come from. So, you see, this all started a couple of weeks ago. I received a text message from Pro Wrestling Evo promoter and owner, Patrick Wright. Now, Patrick writes, "Dear Kirby, are you available for January for the Evo 8 tournament?" Google search, Evo 8, noun, event, a pro wrestling tournament put on by Pro Wrestling Evo, having 8 of the best in the Southeast compete for the chance to call themselves the prestigious Evo 8 champion. You also earn a shot at the Pro Wrestling Evo heavyweight title. Prices and participation may vary. Sounds amazing, right? Yeah, best in the world? That's what I thought. You can imagine my excitement. All of that. You see, if you're a rookie, you would kill for this chance, this opportunity to make a name for yourself, to show people who you are. And if you're a veteran, you would jump at this booking. You would snatch it up because you want to let everybody know that you still got it. You are still the best at what you do. So I was stoked, I jumped on it, and naturally, with proper tech etiquette and grammar, I responded to Mr. Wright. Yes, Patrick, I am available. I thank you very much for this opportunity, and I will accept your booking. All of that excitement that I had, that I just conveyed to you via mobile devices and the World Wide Web, it was short-lived. And let me tell you why. Because Patrick, they put out a graphic with the other 7 competitors, and they show me just exactly who I'm going up against in this Evo 8 tournament. And the more I sat there and I stared at this computer screen and I dissected each individual competitor in the Evo 8, I realized the wrestling business that I love so much is doomed. It is doomed to fail miserably. Now, don't get me wrong. I wasn't upset because these 7 competitors are talentless. On the contrary, these 7 competitors are the best that the Southeast has to offer. Their talents are immeasurable. That's my problem. That's the paradox. Google that word. You see, my wheels started spinning. And as I looked at Zach Salvation, Joey Sylvia, Man Scout Jake Manning, Jacob Jingleheimer, Jimmy Cracks Cornette, I don't care. As I looked at these guys, I realized that these 8 individuals are the human embodiment of one of the 7 deadly sins. You see, that's disgusting. So if this is the best we have to offer these 7 horrible human beings, the pro wrestling world might as well just shoot itself in the head. It's sick. But see, I'm not self-righteous. Don't get that wrong. I'm not sitting here saying I don't have my own demons and I don't have my own sins. I'm well aware that we all do. You see, I know what they are, I accept them, and I try every day to defeat them. The problem is, you guys, you can't see that you are what you are. You're not following? You still think this is like the ramblings of a crazy man? Huh? You may be right. I may be crazy, but it just may be the truth that you're looking for. Let's start with the least of the worst, alright? This is the least of the worst. The bottom of the barrel. This isn't the worst. This isn't the middle of the worst. It's just the least of the worst. Just a little. This is the mosquito bite in the jungle that we're about to embark on in this journey, okay? Wrath. Now, when I say wrath, you probably think anger, malice, the desire to harm and retaliate. That's not what I think of. You see, when someone says wrath, I think of you, Zach Salvation. Oh, that's right. That's right. the self-made savior of Pro Wrestling Evo, the sheriff, guns blazing, rootin' tootin'. You're gonna come into Gotham City, you're gonna ride in on your Batmobile, and you're gonna save it from Marcellus King and the circus, aren't you? You're gonna fail, Zach. You're gonna fail at everything you do. And here's why. Because you are quick to anger, easy to defeat. You don't think, you're Dr. Jekyll and you're Mr. Hyde. You can't control it and you can't stand it. Your temper gets the best of you and you do irrational things. Then at the end of the day, it eats you alive. You see, I know you, Zach. I know you from outside of the ring, and I know you away from all the 80s cover bands. That's right. You're actually a nice guy. You can't stand being the bad guy. You need reasoning behind your actions. And when your temper flares and you just explode, that eats you alive. You can't think. You can't see straight. We're getting a little hot under the collar. Starting to sweat, hands getting clammy, face getting red. Yeah, that's not the heat from your fireside chat, buddy. That's anger. That's wrath, Zach. So do me a favor. Come to Charlotte and bring your small little fuse. Now I'm going to watch you detonate it. Not going to be able to put it out. I'm going to watch you have your moment. And then I'm going to watch you fall fast. And I'm going to watch you fall hard like the shooting star you are. Because sin has a grip on you, Zach. And no matter how hard you try, you can't defeat it. Which is why I'm not worried about you come January. See you in January, buddy boy.